Muses, where we have loads of fun and we hate Twitter right now because they're messing with it. They're trying to make it. They're trying to keep us out of our DMs. But so we're gonna crap on Elon Musk all day. No, we're not today. But you know what? We're gonna talk about Halloween. And because we're here, and even though technically Halloween is over during the month of October, we all watch a great deal of horror movies, and we are never without horror movies because they are good for you. So let's go ahead, and we're going to be sharing. And I hope that all of you in the chat will maybe find something to watch because we want to watch good entertainment, not the crappy entertainment. And once again, we have with us all the way from a southern state, but not my southern state, it is Mauri.
Hi, and I have my trusty
Yep.
podcast cat, Rufus, beside me.
Woo! It's never a podcast without a cat trying to help or interfere. Luckily, I do not have a cat with me because I'm in a different southern state today. Someone who is not in a southern state and in probably a very cold area of the world, much colder than it is for us right now. It is all the way from the future, the man, the Viking himself, Stig Kenobi.
Well, keep in mind, I'm always in a state of hatred, and that keeps me warm.
Oh,
So I'm fine.
oh, well, great. Well, I'm in a state of hatred because I have so much rage against what they're doing with our DMs right now. But I'm glad the hatred's keeping you warm. You know what? Maybe you could solve all the climate change problems.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Just blink twice and they'll go away because they don't exist.
Oh,
Or
well,
whatever. I don't know.
that sounds good to me, but definitely I can associate with your hatred. But let's see. How is the future though? Is it any better?
Well, we had our first snow today.
Ooh.
As I exited the store, so wet sleet-ish snow, but it's coming, so it'll be yeah, that won't be fun because it usually turns to ice where I live, so it'll be months of ice potentially. Norway isn't as snowy as you see in the movies.
No. Well, I guess it depends on where you are. If you're where that one place where all the polar bears are and all the different seeds, like there's some little island up there, I think.
Yeah, Svalbard.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, some of these people are in cold places and in our chat. Let's welcome our chat. It is Nordporeal Lifeform. I watched a movie that absolutely terrified me last week. It got positive reviews. It was released in 1980. I will reveal it when the stream is up. Please do. Yes. And everyone, please do reveal if you have a top 10. Go ahead and do it along with us or just throw some out there because that's what we do here. 7 Days 80 is where it is at, in my humble opinion. You are right. That is some of the best stuff that is, let's see, unless you can guess what movie it is. Okay, I see what you're saying. Just a few minutes. I can't wait that long, says Nordporeal. Yeah, because we couldn't get the links to people because the DMs were blanking up. The fog better be given glowing praise. Oh, it will. Spoiler alert, and it will be glowing. Yeah, just like in the movie. I cannot read that out loud, but that is, let's call it Irish time. That's a little nicer. Lies are a sin, Teresa. Just saying. It's not a lie if you're intending to keep the promise. It's not a lie if the DM's messed up. I'll give you a hint. Major scene happens on an elevator. Oh dear. You're usually on time. Yeah, unless you fall asleep. Let's see. Isn't Stig from the ice planet Hoth? Yes, he is, literally. They
filmed those scenes further south and further inland.
Mm-hmm.
And people still find dead rebels in the snow.
Nice. Hi, all. Well, hello, Real One Nation Gaming Recap. Stig wrestled a wampa on the way back from the store.
No, she wasn't that big. It was an old lady. What happened was she had grabbed the potato chips I wanted. It was just one left. And, well, I had to get physical. And I gave it my all. And after I threw her wheelchair away, I won.
Oh. Well, there you go. That's an epic fight. And hello, it's Phil Praise for you with metal. Wow, thank you. Stig's wears a wet necklace of walrus tusks as a war trophy. Wow, Mauri, we're falling behind on this stuff. I haven't beaten up an old lady, and I don't have any walrus tusks, and I certainly
Yeah.
But we have at least where I am, we have scorpions. You have alligators.
We have mosquitoes.
Oh, that too. Yeah. Yeah, though our favorite gator got rehomed. He got he started crawling up and on the dock, at our favorite restaurant over there, and so they
Yeah.
moved him.
Yeah, he was after the dogs.
Yeah.
So he was an instigator.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, he was the instigator.
oh gosh. Very nice one. Good one. Okay. Oh, and look, we have tiger stripes 3752. I do not want to live in gator count country. Yikes. Yeah, well,
Then you don't deserve the tiger stripes.
Ooh.
You fight that gator, man, or lady, or I don't know.
Hillary's with gratitude Sky Barker. Yeah. No, we just stay away and keep our cats close. Well, where I live, the cats are in danger from coyotes. And we have hawks also that try to come around, but all my cats are indoors. Well, now that we've gotten the hello and hi, how are you all taken care of, let's go ahead, friends and neighbors, and share our top 10 movies that we watched this time around. It's not necessarily our top 10 horror movies, but the ones that we watched for our challenge. So I do not have a top 10. So I'm going to go ahead. I mean, I don't have a 10 rather, because I didn't get to 10 movies. So we're going to start with Mauri. Mauri, what is one of the ones that you watched? Your top 10. 10.
Well, I got 19 movies, but I got my top 10. I was going to start with the ones I've watched a few times and see my new one, my first watch ones for the top.
Okay.
Okay. So my number 10 is Something Wicked This Way Comes,
Oh.
1983. It's a very good fall movie. Ray Bradbury story.
Okay, so tell us what's it about? What's the premise?
The premise is this carnival comes to town, led by Mr. Dark and the Autumn people, and they're, of course, evil. And then you have the Lightning Rod Seller. He represents good. So you have to fight the darkness with the light. And you have the two little boys. And one little boy, his dad's older, and his dad's kind of wishes he was younger, being able to do stuff. And it sounds like it's okay, I love you anyway. But it's a little bit of self-doubt. But so it's just like the Autumn people kind of goes to a town where all the, everybody's.
Yeah, okay, I think I watched that one before.
Yeah,
you
you've
didn't
seen that one before. Yeah.
Okay, so Something Wicked This Way's Come. Oh my gosh, this is blasphemy. Salty Traveling Sea says, am I the only one that thinks this first Friday the 13th is boring? Like way too much filler? Yikes.
I agree. I don't think it gets good until Jason shows up in the second one. Because in the first one, it's painfully obvious by simple deduction who the killer is.
Yeah.
It's the only one not being killed. Yeah.
The killer has a great presence in the film. Yeah, it's a guilty pleasure. All right. Well, Steve, what is your top 10 or your 10 movie?
Oh, I didn't put them in a ranked list.
That's fine.
I just wrote down the top, the 10s that I like watching the most this Halloween, because I watched 31 of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I just picked, 10. because some of them were shit.
Mhm.
Let's face it, not all horror movies are good.
No.
There's some bad ones.
Yeah.
I mean, they pour out horror movies, and yeah. But I guess my first one would be it's one I've seen just once before. It was Toriel who recommended it to me a few years ago. It's The Autopsy of Jane Doe.
Oh.
The whole movie
Yeah.
takes place in a morgue where Brian Cox and another guy is doing an autopsy on a corpse, and they find occult writing on the inside of the corpse, and it has been put there when she was alive. And then strange things start happening, and it's an eerie movie more than anything. I don't think it had any. Well, it might have had a couple of jump scares, but it has a cool twist at the end, and it made sense within the frames of the story.
Uh-huh.
So,
Okay.
yeah,
Eddie and I watched.
If anyone hasn't seen it, go watch it. It's cool.
Yeah. What were you saying,
Yeah,
Maury?
Eddie and I watched that one last year, year before. Yeah, we liked it very much too. That was really neat.
Okay, 2 thumbs up. Yeah, my mom and dad actually watched it, and they liked it. So there you are, people.
It's also misleading because the Jane Doe wasn't a doe at all. It was a human. It wasn't a deer.
Oh,
Ba-dum-bum.
oh, good one. Oh, you know what? Norporio revealed the film. His is Brian De Palma's Dressed to Kill. Oh no, I haven't seen it. Maybe that's why I didn't guess it. A great
I've seen that one.
Uh-huh. Alrighty. Yeah. Have you seen that, Maury?
No, I haven't seen that one either. It's on my
Okay.
list to watch.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Well, there you go.
well, I can't spoil it because it's the killer is kind of it's a twist. A twist that wouldn't fly today.
Oh, very nice. I think I could guess probably what ended up happening with it. All right. Well, that's good. Well, there we are. We have our top or 10 or yeah, the way we're ranking these is a little iffy, but that's okay because that's what we do here at Miss Smart Muses. So, movie number 9. I'm going to start with movie number 9. Movie number 9 for me was the one that I did not finish, and that movie is the whatchamacallit, the 13 Ghosts. And I posted about that on X that I couldn't finish it because I was in pain watching this movie. Once they got to the scary house place, it was so many flashing lights and with loud noises every few seconds when the ghosts were around. I started not to seize. Thank goodness I don't have seizures. I started to hurt. And I'm like, this movie's giving me a headache. So I actually stopped. So I have no idea how this movie ends. But I think that you've seen it, Stig, haven't you?
Yeah, I like it, but it's been a while since I saw it. And when you mentioned all the blinking lights, I got no pun intended, a flashback. And yes, it was very blinky and hard on the eyes.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, this is the remake of the one, not with the one from the 60s. Yes. So
it blinking aside though, the movie was very good.
okay. So if you don't
Yeah, I
seize
thought
or have
so.
yeah. Is that how you feel, Maury? You saw it too?
Yes, I've seen it too. I thought it was good too.
All right. So if you have migraines like me or seizures, it sucks. Otherwise, it's a good movie. Now, Salty Traveling Sea is throwing out The Howling. Oh yeah, I love that movie.
I watched that one this Halloween. I didn't put it on my list though, but really good werewolf transformation in it, and yeah, it's kind of silly, but definitely watchable.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that one's a classic. Alrighty, so what is your 9 movie, Steve?
Eh,
Oh, sorry, Maury, you can go ahead if you want.
Yeah, Maury's before me.
Okay.
Okay, my number 9 is not a horror movie, but it's a Halloween type movie. It is Garfield's Halloween Adventure, 1985.
Hey, that's cat count. Garfield's Halloween Adventure.
Yeah, especially if it was catatonic.
Yeah, but
So,
it's just like, yeah, it's not very long, so I just watched it. It's like, it's Garfield, it's a cat, I had to watch it.
oh, well, there
Well,
you
you
go.
know, if it takes place on Halloween and stuff, it's still a Halloween movie, even if it's not a
Yeah,
full horror movie.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and
Oh,
watched it on YouTube, so you can watch it on YouTube for free.
oh.
Gravy D is turning on me for some reason. I don't know.
Kick Stig. Oh dear. Well, I want to try that. Yeah, I like those cute little Halloween movies. I won't bring it up because you might bring it up later. Another one that I have in mind. How about you, Stig? What's your 9?
My number 9 is well, The Descent, which
Oh,
is absolutely a horror movie, and an all-female cast. A bunch of women go spelunking in a cave system, and it takes a turn because there's something down there
oh
with
damn.
them. Yeah, it's awesome. It's a great horror movie. If you like the shit, what's it called? The confined, isolated horror of Alien, you'll like this one because it claustrophobic. That's the word.
Oh, well, no thank you. I hate those kind of movies. Yeah,
Yeah, you definitely hate that one.
yeah. Jeannie Mac. Okay, well that's cool. Oh, and we have up here Norporeal's bringing up An American Werewolf in London. Yes, I love that,
Yeah.
and he's talking about the transformation. Yeah, when's the first time you saw American Werewolf in London, Maury?
Oh my goodness. It's
Probably.
kind of recent, within recent years, because it was when I didn't watch in the 80s because I was too busy watching Nightmare on Elm Street movies.
Oh,
So
okay.
I had to catch up. I've had to catch up a lot on my 80s.
Oh, well, fair enough. I watched that when I was a little kid, and it scared that whole scene at the beginning, beware the
Oh yeah.
moonlight stick to the road, because it's so much like in Ireland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
It,
that movie.
it scared the hush out of you.
Uh,
Does that mean you got loud?
uh, no, that was short for shit, Steve. How are you happy
Oh,
now?
oh yeah. I didn't think you would say a word like that, but
Oh.
okay.
Yeah. He's teasing me now for sure. Alrighty, so the descent to Stig's number 9, Maurice was Garfield, and oh wait, I already did my 9 one. Sorry, because mine was the 13 Ghosts that I didn't finish. So yeah, well that's okay. Yeah, well that's great, Gravy D. Yeah, and you don't have to. You can just throw them out. It doesn't necessarily have to be a list. All right, so then for our number 8, my number 8 was the Woman in the Yard, and not to be confused with The Woman in Black. The Woman in the Yard, I saw it because it was on the airplane and it was a ghost, because this year my theme was ghosts, and it started off pretty creepy. It's about a family that had recently lost their father in a tragic car accident. And sometimes the best horror movies, it's not really about the ghosts or the monsters, it's about the human. And so as they're out there in a rather remote area, they have a dog and a family. The mom still has a broken leg from the crash, and the 2 kids. Then there's just this woman dressed kind of like a 19th century widow with a veil over her face, sitting in the yard and just staring at them. And it was genuinely creepy, especially at the beginning. And they're just kind of like what the hell? What's with this creepy woman? And they're like, maybe it's like an Alzheimer's person or something, but it was definitely some sort of ghostly apparition. I don't want to give it away. I mean, it was okay. The ending was okay, and I think it kind of made a good story, but it definitely was scarier at the beginning. So it's called The Woman in the Yard, and that's a new one that just came out last year. I watched The Woman in the Yard. Yeah, I think you know what I'm talking about. Like when she shows up in the yard and just staring at them. Yeah, that could be the scariest thing ever. Someone just staring you down, and you don't know, and they're quiet. And the silence in horror movies
Oh
is
crap! That scares people.
oh yeah, I know you like to do that.
Oh, and that explains a lot of things.
Explains why everyone runs away from you screaming.
They immediately call the cops. More like, but
Yep. Gravy D agrees. Yeah, that was creepy. And it's weird watching a scary movie on an airplane. It's like watching a comedy on an airplane. You got to be careful because there were some really good jump scares, but you don't want to start screaming on an airplane. You might get tackled. So there we go. So that was my number 9. Have either of you seen Woman in the Yard?
No.
No. Yes. No. I'd recommend it. I'd recommend watching it. You know, just like a lot of horror movies, maybe not the best thing ever, but worth the watch. Well, Maury, what is your number 8?
My number 8 is Tucker and Dale versus Evil,
Oh,
2010.
awesome movie.
I love this movie.
it's
We
the
got your friend.
They had a doozy of a day.
Yeah, he's gonna walk it off. He'll be okay.
Yeah.
yeah. And it's like he gets that guy in the wood chipper who accidentally runs. It's like, are you all right? Oh gosh! And at the beginning,
They're killing themselves all around us.
yeah,
I know what it says now. It's a suicide pact.
yeah,
It's basically they take the stereotypical impression of hillbillies versus the impression they would have of crazy city people, right? City teens, suicide pacts and whatever, right?
yeah.
And then Texas Chainsaw Massacre people in the with the hillbillies. So it's basically those two little stereotypical views
Mm-hmm.
of each other that clash.
Yeah. And
And miscommunication.
yes, like a comedy of errors.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad it never got a sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't need a sequel.
Yeah. Now, Maury, did you notice that Maid Marian was in it? From Once Upon a Time?
No.
She was one of the teenagers that got all killed in that.
Oh.
Yeah. Rewatch it. You'll recognize her.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, she's at the cabin.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's good. I would highly recommend it. It's hysterical. Yeah, that's a great movie, Maury. That's a great choice. Oh my God. I love it. I watched it for the first time like 2 years ago. So, yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. 2 thumbs up. I mean, I would call this movie a 10 out of 10. I know we're not rating movies, but this is definitely nothing from beginning to end.
It does everything it's trying to do perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll make it a 10 out of 10. Granted, you can't compare it to Jurassic Park or whatever, but different genre. But in terms of succeeding at what it's trying to do, it's a 10 out of 10.
Yep, I would agree.
And lots of lines too. New lines. You gotta turn the safety off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it, I'm a hillbilly.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh, it's great and it has a great ending. So if you haven't seen Tucker and Dale versus Evil, do it. All right, Stig, what's your number 8?
Well, not necessarily a Halloween-ish movie, but I watched it due to that stupid Halloween challenge, which left me with few choices quite a few times. But I watched Signs.
Oh,
yeah. This
Yeah.
counts.
Yeah, I think it counts. It's creepy for the most of the movie.
It's
Yeah.
aliens.
Mel Gibson and Joaquin Phoenix and Dakota Fanning, I think, is in it. Yeah, it's aliens in the cornfield.
Yeah.
And it works. And it's also a Christian movie.
Yes.
A lot of people miss that, but it is.
Oh.
Because the guy's Christian faith is central to the story because he gets it back.
Yep.
So, but
Well,
damn good movie. The
Yes, it
acting
is.
from everyone is top notch, and
Yeah, the kid with the water glasses. It's
yes.
contaminated.
yeah,
Well, and
but
speaking of the Christian message, it was the water that melted the evil
Yeah.
creatures. Yeah,
Yeah.
the holy water baptism. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like everything, the signs, everything the kid's been doing the whole time, and it all
I
came together.
I still have the burn scars from when I was baptized, so it's all true.
Oh dear. Well, yeah. Yeah. I can't even go into a churchyard without Steve having a reaction. So true story. So in any case, I love this movie. See, I related a little bit too much to the priest. He was an Anglican priest because when he is, they're trying to pray and they want him to pray, and he is like, "I am sick of tired and praying and nothing good happens," or something to that effect. I'm not going to waste. Oh yeah, I'm not going to waste one more minute on prayer. And any Christian or any person of faith who hasn't had that kind of a crisis is lying. We've all been there, where you're just so frustrated with God and you're so angry and your faith is being, it's like, why when shit things happen, like what happened with his wife, there was no reason for what to happen with his wife.
Well,
And
there was a very good reason. There was a woman driver.
oh,
Ah.
oh,
No,
that
no plot holes found.
that hurt. That hurt. Yeah. So again, what's going on is more than what's going on with the horror. It's not really about the aliens. I remember people saying, "Oh, I was disappointed with the aliens." It's like the movie was also not about aliens,
The
really.
aliens.
It was about, well, first of all, loss of faith that he gains at the end, because the final scene is just him putting back on his blacks, but also family. Again, the trauma of a family after they've lost a parent, like what happened in The Woman in the Yard. Same concept.
Yeah, the aliens is just a catalyst.
Yes. So that's what it was really about. That was the horror of it. But yeah, love it. Yeah, obviously, Salty Traveling Sea likes it. Gravy D is siding with you, Stieg, about the women drivers. So lovely.
Also, those aliens were undocumented.
Oh, wow. I'm really glad that the censoring has gotten better since it was in like 2020. That would be the end of it. They were undocumented. How dare they? All right, so Science, that was a good one. I'm drinking pumpkin spice tea. Steve, I know you'd approve. So we're going to go then to our number 7. And I think I share this movie with Mauri, though not necessarily this number with her. It is Ghost Ship, which I watched for the first time.
Ooh.
Mhm.
How'd you like that opening?
Best opening in a horror movie, isn't it?
Yes. It was wow.
Goes down to the wire.
Oh, yes. This movie starts off with, I don't even want to spoil it if you haven't seen it, but everything looks fun on this cruise in the 1960s, and then something goes horribly wrong, and then fast forward to the present time in the 90s. It's got the chick from ER and Gabriel Byrne, and who's the actor that they have in it that He was on Dexter, I think. Yeah, the guy from Dexter was in it.
Yeah,
So
Carl
they
Urban is in it too.
Oh, yes, Carl Urban is in it. Not Denethor, Aomer. It's really, really good and very isolating because, they're off in the middle of the ocean trying to find this ghost ship, which the guy from Dexter is telling them about. And when they come upon it, there's nothing creepier than an abandoned ship in the middle of nowhere with fog and everything. And of course, things start to happen. Um, it's because it's a ghost ship. I think it had a great ending. I think it was all very logical. It was scary, genuinely scary. I was watching this one at night and it scared me. So 2 thumbs
I
up.
thought the ending with the ship, you know,
Mhm.
was very special effect Michael Bay-ish. So I thought that was the weak point.
Mm. I agree with you, I guess, to a certain degree. Eh, But I knew what they were doing with it, though. That was the point of it. But
Yeah,
yeah.
awesome movie, and it it's not overly long because a
No.
lot of movies tend to be overly long. You know,
Mhm.
if you watch a comedy and it's 2 hours long, it won't be funny for 2 hours.
No.
And
Mm-hmm.
same with a lot of horror movies and stuff too, that they're too long. Ghost movie was as long as it needed to be, and or rather as short as it needed to be, and it worked.
Yeah. What was your favorite well, you already said, I guess, your favorite scene, Maury, which was the opening. Yeah, and the
Yeah, I
creep
like the whole thing. I like seeing all the stuff in the 60s, like the aging of the boat.
Mm,
Like, so grody.
I
yep.
like the ship itself because
Yeah.
in a movie like that, and this counts for The Shining as well. The location is the most important character because it's the one everyone interacts with. So, and I've said this before, that also counts for Batman with Gotham needs to feel like a character,
Ah,
right?
you're
And
right.
it's the same with the ghost ship. It's literally called Ghost Ship. So if the ghost ship doesn't work and look good and all that stuff, it's going to collapse the story. And same Middle Earth with the Lord of the Rings movies. It needs to feel real because it needs to be treated as a character.
Yeah. Now, Maury, didn't you tell me a theory about this movie about what was going to happen to the bad guy? Were you the one that told me that, or was it somebody?
Yeah, I might have. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to talk. Maybe we'll talk about it off screen because I don't know if I want to spoil it for people. But yeah, Maury has
Yeah.
a really good analysis of what's going on with the bad guy, and I think it's really excellent and kind of freaky. All right. See, Gravy D says The Void. That's one of his movies. The Void was a movie I watched. I would recommend. Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Never seen it.
Yep.
I've seen it.
All right. Well, I'll put that on my list. All right. So that mine was Ghost Ship. What was yours, Maury?
What are we doing? 7? Yeah. Okay. My number 7 is Burnt Offerings, 1976.
Oh, I have not seen that. What's that about?
Oh my gosh. It is about this house, and this old family owns it, and then they are looking for another family to look after it while they're away for a month or so, or for the summer. They're going to be away for the summer. So they're looking for someone to house sit. So they pick this family, this mom, this husband, this kid, and then there's an aunt. It's Betty Davis, Oliver Reed. Um, can't think of the woman's name right now. She's in a lot of 70s movies. Anyway. So they're taking over for the summer, and the house is kind of run down and everything. And every time, like the kid in the beginning, the kid scrapes his knee on the little plate, the little swing, and he bleeds a little bit. And
No.
then there's like all these flowers in the garden place, and one of the petals comes up green again. There's just been a drop of blood spilled.
Oh, That's kind of good, but kind of awful.
Yeah. So
Oh,
the house is alive.
oh, no, thank you. Well, yeah, one that where once again it's a live thing. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say I see
Yeah.
your question, salty traveling. I put it up there. Yeah, burn offering. Okay, so one from the seven. Well, when you said Betty Davis, my goodness, everyone loves Betty Davis. All right. Well, so Steve, what is your number 7?
Well, it's one I watch every Halloween, and sometimes even when there's not a Halloween,
Uh-huh.
right? It's Sleepy Hollow.
Oh,
It's got pumpkins. It's got fog. Really good setting. Great actors. Well, it's filled with character actors. It's got 3 out of the 4 Sith Lords in it.
oh, it does, doesn't it? Darth
Yeah,
Maul.
because
Yeah.
Darth Maul, Ray Park plays the Horseman in the action scenes.
Uh,
And you've got Palpatine in there and Christopher Lee at the beginning.
yeah.
But
And
yeah,
Johnny
Sleepy
Depp.
Hollow, in my opinion, probably Johnny Depp's best movie. Because it, like, with science, it just, and the Tucker and Dale versus Evil, it just works
Hmm.
perfectly. The atmosphere is splendid, and Sleepy Hollow itself is treated as a character, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, you like that one too, more. I think.
Oh yeah, I like Sleepy Hollow too.
Okay. Yeah, Salty Traveling Sea says Sleepy Hollow is fantastic. Saw opening day in theater. Only stumble is the third act. Otherwise,
Yes.
incredible.
It's a bit rushed at the end after the reveal.
Hmm.
It's like 10 minutes left of the movie after the reveal, and then lots of action happens. But yeah, awesome movie.
Okay, there we have it. Now, Salty Traveling is throwing out the movie called Countess Dracula. Strong recommend. Less or no hammer horror. I have not heard of that. So, yeah, we will go ahead and put that also on on my list. I'm talking. Gosh, now I'm talking in the third person. All right, and my number 6 is What Lies Beneath.
Ooh.
That's the one with Michelle Pfeiffer and Harrison Ford, and it's a couple that becomes empty nest, but the wife is like seeing certain things and she feels like she's being attacked or her husband's being attacked. And of course, the whole thing is what lies beneath, because any good horror story, any good ghost story is really about something else. And it's mainly about what's going on in their marriage, but there is a ghost involved. And great acting. I mean, superb cast. I think that it's one of the best performances I've seen Michelle Pfeiffer do. I think she was fantastic in this. And
Miranda Otto was in it too, played the neighbor.
yep, Eowyn. Yep. She was a neighbor in that, and so it's good to see her. She was playing an American. Very suspenseful at the end, maybe a little too much. I was like, enough already. Let's end this movie, but well, a good movie, well done. And there was no Miss Martin, only Zool. Okay.
Kind of accurate since I keep gatekeeping.
Oh, yes. You were in everything. He's a gatekeeper. Yeah. Now, is this one you've seen more? I forget.
Yes, I've seen this one. And the lady that plays the ghost, she's also in one of my favorite horror movies, Dead Silence.
Oh, I did not know that. I've not seen that. Oh.
Yeah, it just sounds like a ghost story, and you could consider it a doll movie too.
Oh no, not a doll. We do not endorse creepy dolls here. Yes.
It's a good one. Billy told me about Dead Silence. That was a great movie.
Okay.
Here's a poopy out ya.
All righty. Well, Maury, but speaking of which, what is your number 6?
My number 6 is Freddy versus Jason,
Oh,
2003.
Awesome. That one's awesome.
I love this movie. I think they did great with the characters. Like Freddy's in character, Jason's in character. It's so good.
Oh, to
Yeah,
me,
they on the surface it sounds stupid, but no, they actually delivered on it.
Yeah, it's great.
so does Jason have to meet Freddy in his nightmares?
Mm,
No, Freddy brings Jason to Elm Street because the kids aren't scared of him anymore. The town's kind of gotten a way to beat Freddy. So Freddy's like, what can I do to get this kid scared again? So,
Basically, Freddy's been canceled and censored.
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's exactly what it is. They made people forget completely about Freddy, so he has no power there. Can't
Yeah,
get into people's dreams because they don't remember him.
yeah. So he enlists Jason to get the scares up, and then he's going to take over. But then the two start fighting because, Jason can't stop killing.
huh.
But
Well,
it's really
wow.
good.
Yeah,
It
it
sounds
is really good. I'd say
it's
an 8 out of
really, really good.
Okay. That surprises me because I would think it was a joke movie.
no.
No, it's good. It's fun.
Yeah,
All right.
Get your
it's no joke.
popcorn, get your popcorn, get your sodas, who you gonna root for, Freddy or Jason, and have a good time with it. It's great.
Yeah, it's actually better than most of the Friday the 13th movies.
Oh, well, two thumbs up. Hey, hell, more next time I'm over at your house. Let's do that. Let's let's bring it out. Bring it on. Us and all the
Freddy
kids
versus
will
Jason.
watch it. Yeah. All righty. Well, Steve, what is your number 6?
Well, well, uh, you kind of don't endorse dolls, but it was already on my list.
Go ahead.
The Bride of Chucky.
Oh,
Oh, same director as Freddy versus Jason.
Oh, I didn't know, but
Hmm.
I know. Well, now that you say it, I can see similarities with the type of kills,
Hmm.
I guess. But I had not seen this before, so this is the fourth Child's Play movie, really. Third one was a dud, I think, but this is a step in the well. It's way more entertaining than three,
Hmm.
in my opinion. Turns out, yeah, Brad Dourif had a girlfriend before it became Chucky, and it's
Yes.
Jennifer Tilly, who was batshit crazy too. And it escalates, and she ends up in a doll as well. And Chucky has a girlfriend who sometimes wants to kill him. And together they want to possess other people so they can get a normal body back. And the Chucky doll gets the other doll pregnant, and the offspring comes out at the end, which leads into the next movie, which I also haven't seen, but I will. But
No, you don't skip it.
yeah, so literally they're sex dolls. No
oh,
kidding. But yeah, the Bride of Chucky, it was awesome. Jennifer Tilly was great in it. So it's yeah, if you
Yeah.
haven't seen it, watch it. It was fun.
Yeah, it
But
was really good.
yeah, and these aren't creepy dolls, are they? They're
Mm-mm.
fun dolls.
They're funny.
yeah.
Yeah.
One Halloween, Maury and I watched all the Chucky movies together, like live, because I hadn't seen them, and I remember watching The Bride of Chucky together. Oh gosh, that was insane. Uh, now, Maury, yeah, you've met Chucky, Brad
Yeah,
Juroff, right? Yeah,
yes, I met him.
yeah, he's really nice.
That's
Yeah,
where you should have said, yeah, he was a doll.
Oh,
yeah, he was a doll.
yeah, yeah, he's a good guy. Yeah,
And he's
we
funny. Yeah, he's a real good guy.
He was so good on Deadwood. He
oh
played the
hell yeah,
doll.
yeah. Have you seen Deadwood, Maury? I don't.
Oh, no, I haven't.
No, it was great because it's really the kind of role we've never seen him play before. He was basically a doctor who had like been through the Civil War and stuff. So I think you would like it just for that part of it because we love him. We know him from Once Upon a Time, from our Once Upon a Fan days, and of course, from Chucky. And he's just a great character actor. And like I said, very polite, very good guy. This is an odd one, says Gravy D, but well done. The WNUF Halloween special.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either. I'm feeling very ignorant right now.
Explain yourself, Gravy D.
WNUF. Okay, it's coming up. Halloween special. It's from 2019. It's a 213 American comedy horror analog film directed by this dude. It's a parody, and it's parody commercials are shown throughout the film. Oh, okay. It looks like it's a little bit, yeah. It's interesting. Well, you know what? Why not? It's presenting itself as an honor recording of a television station's Halloween special. I see. So it's kind of like a what do you call it? Like a movie within a movie? I forget what that's called when they do that kind of stuff, and then that's the whole premise. Well, you know what? Maybe watch that. It sounds like it's odd, but well done. Well, we believe in odd and well done.
Yeah, odd is fun.
Yeah, we endorse that here at Miss Martin Muses. All right, well, my number 5 movie, and actually this is a 5 and a 4. It is The Grudge. I almost said Grudge Match because that's a movie I want to watch with my bro later. The Grudge. Now, I accidentally, because of the stupid way they have it on my streaming service, I accidentally started watching The Grudge 1920. Oh, sorry, 2020. And I was like, where the hell is Jennifer Love Hewitt? And then I figured it out about 20 minutes in. And I was like, oh crap, this is like 20 years later. So then I went back and watched the original Grudge, which I enjoyed immensely. And I found it really, really scary. Let me put this up here, RUDG. And then watch the 2021, which was not a bad side quest movie, but definitely the whole idea is that there was a murder that happened in this place in Japan. It was originally a Japanese movie, and they made an American version of it. And well, The Grudge. Now I've had a lot of grudges in my life, and I can certainly relate to having it, but I've never decided to stay after death and kill everybody. But the way the kills happen and the way you see these ghosts, if you will, it was genuinely creepy and scary. And the first one I'm talking about now. And so you're minding your own business. You're watching it at the nighttime by yourself. I found it incredibly scary. I don't know. This was one that Stig recommended to me.
Yeah, I think the sequels, the Grudge 2 starts right after 1.
Yeah,
if I remember correctly. It's been ages since I watched it though.
Yeah.
But I think the sequel was okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen the you've seen them, haven't you, Mauri, the Grudge movies?
No, I haven't seen them. Eddie's seen them.
Okay, maybe it was Eddie that was talking. Okay, yeah. I would definitely be worth watching it, but just make sure that you don't do what I did accidentally. So this counts as 2 of my movies.
It's got Buffy and Ted Raimi in it.
Yes. And the chick from The Exorcist, she was an Alzheimer's kind of patient. So definitely scary. And the 2021 was decent. It was decent for a TV kind of movie situation. It had a bit of a Twilight Zone ending, so not bad, but definitely The Grudge. So there we are. All right. And Mauri, what is yours? I think is it number 6 or number 5?
5.
Number 5. Okay.
Okay. My number 5 is the movie we were already talking about, Ghost Ship.
Ah, yes. Yeah, we
excellent movie. Love it.
I almost put it on mine, but I figured Teresa's probably going to have it, so because I told her to watch it.
Yes. Alrighty. Okay, and so Stig, then what's your number 5?
The Crow.
The Crow.
Yeah. Fairy tale action thing on Halloween night, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So definitely a Halloween movie, and that's where we lost Brandon Lee.
That
filled
is
with Yeah, filled with good actors. Tony Todd is in it. Ernie Hudson, Michael Wincott, David Patrick Kelly was very underrated, isn't it? But yeah, the guitar player guy gets killed with his girlfriend, comes back because crows can bring people back. He comes back as I think the term is a revenant, actually. It's a vengeful spirit.
Hmm.
Comes back and kills the guilty parties. And
Hmm.
his powers is tied to the crow. But yeah, it's like Salty is saying in the chat, it is perfection. Yeah, it is a perfect movie.
Yeah. And I just think it's so ironic that the ultimate horror happened off screen, as you said at the beginning, that there was
Yeah.
an accident with
Yeah.
the gun.
Yep. And I just can't see anyone else playing the crow except Brandon Lee.
No,
Wow. Yeah, that's sad. That's sad as hell.
they should do a spin-off about another bird, like the duck.
I don't know if that
The
would
guy,
work.
yeah, the guy kind of crawls out from hell in a pond with a duck.
Oh, man. I just don't know about that.
And he'll whack people to death.
Oh, the ostrich. Oh no. Oh, those poor ostriches in Canada. Yeah, the ostrich, that would be one too. Or the Tweety bird. Oh, yeah. Well, all right, the crow. All right, so now that was number 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now actually I do have a number 4 because I realized that even though
No, it was number 6.
that was number 6,
No.
or
Yes,
maybe it was.
we're on 4.
Are we on 4? Oh wait, all right.
Yes,
No, I
we
think
are
I
on 4.
confused everyone by going 6 and 5.
Yeah, I have 4 left after this.
After
Yes,
this one,
we're on.
okay. Well, how's this? Screw the numbers. We'll just keep going. All right. So the next movie, because I just realized I messed up my numbers.
Yeah, because I've done Autopsy of Jane Doe, The Descent, Signs, Sleepy Hollow, Bride of Chucky, and The Crow. So that's 6.
Okay.
Yeah, I've
So
got my list here. So we're on 4.
Okay. Well, we'll just go with what's next. Well, my next one is and don't hate me at all. This is not necessarily that one is better than the other, but this is just going along with what I watched this time around as far as impact, etc. But so my number 4, or whatever the next one is The Fog. A rewatch on this one. It is genuinely scary. I think I found it more scary when I was a kid. And it starts off with the ghost story around the campfire about, a long time ago there were people and they were looking for the fire and then they were dashed upon the rocks, and what was it, 6 of them were killed, and they're like, this is the 100th anniversary or of it, and they were going to come back for vengeance. There was a really good radio thing going on with it, at least at the beginning. I preferred it when we never actually saw the radio lady giving commentary and talking about it. And then when we saw her, I was like, oh, I think that took away from some of the mystery. But one of the creepiest parts, I think, of the whole movie was when the little boy was with the babysitter. And it's like, don't open the door. Don't open the door.
I have that movie as my number 4 as well.
Yeah.
Same as you.
It was so scary. And she just nabs him out of the dark. And
you know what? I'm gonna disagree with
Oh.
Salty Traveling Sea.
Uh-oh.
Because he's saying that the Blu-ray makes it look so amazing and blah blah blah. I have it on Blu-ray, and it looks amazing. Yes, it shouldn't, because with those old horror movies, the less you see, the better. So a grainy picture actually adds to it. I fully think some movies from the early 80s and stuff and the 70s are better on VHS.
Well, both of you are right because it does look fantastic, and you prefer the old look of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because if you, in a lot of them, you can, if the image is too clear, you can see, like in,
Uh-huh.
I think it's in Gremlins, you can see the wiring in one of the Gremlins and stuff simply because it's HD, but you couldn't see it on VHS. So, uh, yeah, I'm not saying the Blu-ray is bad at all because I bought it. It's awesome. However, VHS and poor image actually adds something to horror movies.
Yeah. Well, and we all, I think, originally watched The Fog on the VHS on the screen, because we were too little to see it in the cinema, but for sure. Now, Salty Traveling, he says, I get it. I think The Fog is particularly looks good on Blu-ray. I have it on DVD, and the upscale makes
Yeah.
the colors so much better. Oh, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get that. Yeah.
It's gorgeous on Blu-ray, especially when you see the ocean.
Mm,
Those kind of scenes. That's actually a thing on Blu-ray and whatever. Whenever you see ocean shots.
yeah. Yeah. Well, and a genuinely creepy part of it is to me at the end when everyone's gone and everyone's happy, and the priest is like, "Why didn't they take the sixth?" And then you just kind of see the fog come back and the six figures, and he's like, or the ghost things, and he's like, "Ah, okay, yeah." And then
Kind of,
boom, that's the end, the final shot. Father
they didn't.
Maloney gets it. Yeah.
They didn't take the sixth because they pled the fifth.
Oh. Oh gosh.
Jamie Lee Curtis in that movie is actually pointless.
Yeah. Totally
She's
wasted.
Yeah, she's in there to be Jamie Lee Curtis and scream a lot.
Yeah.
The character does nothing to.
And she
She's
wasn't
just
even in it a lot. She was
she's
barely a
just
co-star.
just a hitchhiker they drag into town.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
But no pun intended. But this movie has superb atmosphere.
Nah. Yeah.
It does. It's that more than anything, really. I wouldn't say it's particularly scary, but it's just cool.
Yeah.
Another one that Carpenter did that has a similar kind of almost oppressive atmosphere was Prince of Darkness,
Mm.
which takes place in an old church. Pretty much the whole movie takes place. It's a weird philosophical horror that is more scientific than religious. It's a very cool movie. Donald Pleasance and Victor Wong is in the lead.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it says it's
Yeah, it does drag because I'm not sure if you could call it fully a horror movie. Like I said, it's philosophical a lot, which philosophy will drag, won't it? But I still like it though. It's one of those I just can't shake it out of my mind.
Huh. Well, there we are. All right, Mauri,
That's
what? Oh, sorry, Mauri, go ahead.
That was one of Eddie's favorites too, is Prince of Darkness.
Okay. Well, something else to add to my list. Well, what's your next movie, Mauri?
Okay, number 4 is the start of my first time watch movies. So number 4 is Megan 2.0,
Oh.
2025.
I watched that one. To be honest, I like one more than two.
Yeah. I liked 2, but it's not really a horror movie. They went more action, sci-fi.
Yeah, and they made her, sympathetic villain that turned into a good girl.
Yeah.
Well,
But I still enjoyed it.
yeah. So you're saying that the entertainment value is definitely up there.
Oh yeah. Megan's hilarious.
Hmm.
I love all her little one-liners.
Oh, well, we love one-liners here at Miss Smart Music. Yes, that's great. I haven't yet to see either of them, so that's something that's going to be on my list.
It's
Megan?
kind of a horror story about the dangers of AI, which is starting to look
Yeah.
very real.
Yes.
And right
Tell
now,
me about it.
with Grok asking people for nudes, that's actually happened recently.
Yeah.
Mm.
Of course, if people are actually giving Grok nudes, that's more disturbing. It's like, okay, you're my
Well,
boyfriend.
I wouldn't be surprised because people blindly trust AI. I
That's
mean, people going, Grok, is this true? And then Grok gives an answer and then they blindly accept it.
Mm-hmm.
It's which is stupid because that's like Googling it and just the first reply you get, oh, that has to be true. Or
Mm.
the first hit.
Yeah. Okay. And so Megan 1 and 2.0 is definitely recommended by Maury. And as a first time watch, I remember when it came out. I was thinking about seeing it, and I guess I just didn't get around to it. All right, and what's yours next, Stig?
That will be my number 3. It's Evil Dead, the first one.
Ah,
I still like number 2 better, but number 1 is the pure horror movie. Made on a shoestring budget and made well with whatever resources they had, and yeah, it works. It's a classic for a reason. It started a franchise and put Bruce Campbell on the map
Mhm.
and Sam Raimi. You know,
the
and
physical acting that he does in it is amazing.
yeah, and well, the second one is kind of a remake. The first 20 minutes of the second one is a remake of one, right?
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, but the ending of this one basically assumes Ash gets killed at the end.
Yes.
So when you look at the 2000, I think it's 2013 when they did they called it a remake, but it really isn't. You see Ash's car behind the hut, so
Uh-huh.
it's covered in moss and stuff, which you could see it as Evil Dead 1, right? Ends with Ash dying, and then the remake thing happens 30 years later. Um, that's a sequel.
Huh.
The first group of people from Evil Dead 1, including Ash, they died back then. New group of people go there. Shit happens to them, and then you have that new one, Evil Dead Rises, which functions as a sequel to that one. And then you could do Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, and Ash versus Evil Dead, which is more goofy, campy stuff.
Mhm.
You could have that as a trilogy, which probably would be the more popular one. But then that's how I see it anyway.
Huh.
But yeah,
Yeah.
awesome movie. It's a classic for a reason. It was also banned for a while because of all the blood and stuff.
Well, and a very infamous scene with a woman in the woods with a piece of a branch, I believe.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got wood in the
Oh.
forest.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. But of course, the great line, groovy.
Which
Groovy.
isn't in one.
No.
Oh, it
It's in two.
isn't.
Nope.
No.
Oh, shoot. Shows you how much I know.
He doesn't even lose his hand in the first one.
Okay, so it's in the second one, the thing with the machine
Yeah,
gun, or
that's when they start doing the one-liners. And
not machine gun, yeah, but the chainsaw. Okay, well, hello, Zach. Hello, and Salty Traveling Sea says the original Evil Dead is everything great about a horror movie. Yeah, it was
yeah,
something.
and again, it's isolated, and the cabin is a character.
Hmm. Yeah.
The interior of the cabin doesn't really match the small size of it when you see it from the outside, though. But
oh yeah, it's almost ridiculous how they do that.
yeah,
It's like that thing sure expands. It's like kind of like Hermione's bag in the Harry Potter movies, or the tent that they had at the the Quidditch World Cup. Wow. Now, Maury, have you seen the TV show version of this? What was it called? Ash versus the Evil Dead, the TV
no,
version? No.
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
It's
We
it's a sequel to well, more or less Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness, but it does it well.
oh,
Honors the past, and it's fun. It's lots of fun kills, one-liners galore,
hmm.
and the new supporting cast is great. Lucy Lawless is in it.
Well, okay then. So 2 thumbs up there.
Yeah.
And all right. So now so that was Stig's movie, right? So now we're on to my movie. My next one I had well, I'll be a son of a biatch. Where did my list go? So this one is kind of tricky because it's not really a horror movie and it's probably an amazing movie. So I want to say this. This movie is probably better than every single movie we've even talked about. But because of the way my certain challenge went this year, that is why it is not near the top. And it is The Ghost and Mrs. Muir. Mrs. Muir. I love this movie. It is actually a romance ghost movie, but it's not sick the way you would think. And it has an amazing, amazing, amazing cast. It's about a widow who
Sorry.
goes and she buys like a seaside house, but it has a ghost, and the ghost is someone that is a cranky sailor who died in a freak accident, and she's kind of sassy and he's kind of curmudgeonly, and they decide to write a book together and about his life, and they fall in love, and it is so funny, it's so cute, it is so romantic, and it is so tragic. It's Rex Harrison is a 10 out of 10. He does a great monologue, and Gene Tierney is great as well. And not to give anything away, but they do manage to find a happy ending and live happily ever after. But I think that the movie's been out since 1949, so spoiler has run out. But I love this movie. It is so good. And if you ever want to watch a really good old romance / ghost story, this is the one for you. So 2 thumbs up. 10 out of 10. And every time I think about it, I mean, I forget, Maury, have you seen Ghost and Mrs. Muir?
Yes, but it's one of my mom's favorites.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, Maury's mom was awesome. Yeah. The ending, I'll just give it away. I'll give it away. I don't think any of the dudes in the chat are going to be watching this. But what happens is she grows old and dies. And when she dies, he's waiting for her. And they get to be ghosts together in the afterlife. And they go off together and they have adventures out on the sea. So that's how it
So
ends.
till death do us apart, and then like no, it doesn't do you apart.
Well, they were already parted because he died before her. So death brought them together. And
So it's not a wedlock; it's a deadlock.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's a great movie. It's a great movie.
He becomes her. She becomes his ghoul friend.
Oh, or she becomes his ghoul friend. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got you. Well, Salty. I knew this was gonna happen. Ew, that's a chick flick. I don't care. It's a great chick flick. It's a great one. So I love The Ghost of Mrs. Muir. So, all right. So, Maury, what is your next movie?
Okay, my number 3 is Fingerprints, 2006.
Okay. 2006. So, what's this one about?
This is a ghost story. It takes place in Texas, and it's about these kids that got killed in a railroad accident. And if you park your car if you on the track and you're stuck, the kids push you across. And it's like this town legend. And what the teenagers do, they put powder on their bumper. So whenever the ghost kids push them across, you can see the fingerprints in the powder.
No, thank you.
That's what it's called, fingerprints. But anyway, there's this new girl in town, and she's like she had died and come back, and because she's in a drug rehab and she OD'd. So now that she's died and come back, she can see the ghosts. So
Hmm.
the ghost kids, there's one in particular, so there's like a mystery that needs to be solved. And they're like, so she's going around trying to find out what actually happened to the kids. Because the town never found their bodies.
Oh. So did you find it genuinely scary?
Oh yeah, I found it. It was really good.
Yeah.
It was surprising. It's like one of those movies we caught from one of the movie channels,
Oh.
parts of it. And it was like, I want to watch this. I was like, well, that sounds really interesting. So I just got it. I got the Blu-ray and we
Oh,
watched it. It was really good.
cool.
You
Hello,
know, it would be
unlucky.
fun if someone made a movie called Fingerprints, and it's about you know, Chris Rock when he got slapped by Will Smith.
Oh.
The tagline was like, "Yeah, he left fresh prints on Chris Rock," or
Uh,
"Paper beats rock."
oh gosh, yeah. Oh no. Yeah, and that's something for unlucky Glory to come in. Hello, Maria. Awesome. All right, like I said, I think I messed up on the numbering. So, Steve, you have this is our number 3, but this was your 4th, right, Steve?
No, this is what?
Okay, what number are you on now? Because I'm
I
about
have
to
I
move
have
to you.
2 left.
You have 2 left after this? Okay, I have 2 left after this. So I think, and then Maury, you have 2 left after this, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so this is my fault. So we're going to zip around. We're going to go back to me. We're going to skip over Steve because I messed up. And my number 2
Oh, a
is,
side note, my next one I'm dedicating to Salty Traveling Sea.
oh
It's
my,
from me to him on YouTube forever.
wow. Whoa. Well, when you have a bromance like that, what can a lady say? I was debating on this one for this watch around. I had to finally, though, make this one my number 2, and you'll see why my next one's my number 1. My number 2 is the Woman in Black. And it's with Harry Potter starring as a widower. He loses his wife in childbirth. Again, another tragic kind of story where they are they're dealing with trauma, obviously the trauma of losing the wife, and you've got this child, and with the nanny who is the chick from the nurse show, the called the midwife, and Harry Potter has to go up and settle this woman's will, and she lives again in a very isolated house in some little town, and everyone is just like, don't go out there, we don't want to take you out there, and he's like, are y'all crazy or something? And he goes out and he sees again this woman in black. Now, this is where the woman in the yard, I think, kind of stole a few things of it. Like you see this woman in black, she's in this old fashioned dress and this widow outfit, and it's genuinely creepy. And this is where the house is part of the horror, where you just as he's walking through the house, you're just waiting for things to happen. And I watched this at nighttime, so the jump scares were genuine. I even had texted, I think I might have written Steve, that it was a mistake to watch this at nighttime because I was really creeped out. I was alone. I was downstairs in my living room, and this movie genuinely delivered on the creepiness. And I don't want to give away the ending because the ending is very bittersweet, but makes sense. It goes along with the theme of the loss and the story and what's behind it. But this was Harry Potter, whatever his name is, Daniel Radcliffe. This was his first movie really after the whole Harry Potter thing. So this is where we got to maybe see him as a grown up, though he still looked like he was 12. And I would highly recommend it. And it almost became number 1, but it became number 2. So there we have it. Oh, I didn't write it up here. Yeah, and Stig, I think you recommended this one to me, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, genuinely creepy. And there's different versions of it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is a remake, but I haven't seen the original.
Mhm.
But just from this alone, isolated, I thought it was great.
Hmm. All right. Yeah, and more, you've seen it too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And did you
Yeah,
find
and
it as
yes, it's good. I've also seen the original.
Oh, what'd you think of the original?
Oh, it's good. It's 1989. It's gonna be my honorable mention.
Oh, okay. So we'll get to there.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. All righty. Well, oh yeah, well, of course we have Snortopoopas in the chat. We love our animals here at Miss Martin Muses. And so that was my number 2. So now Maury, what is your number 2?
My number 2 is Haunter. Haunter.
Okay.
It's a
Okay, Haunt.
2013 movie,
Huh.
and it stars Abigail Breslin, the girl from Signs.
Okay. What's the premise?
Oh my gosh, it's a murder mystery, but the person investigating the murder is the ghost.
Oh, no, thank you.
So,
All right. And a genuinely scary?
oh yeah, the person murderer he's intense. But Abigail plays the ghost,
Okay.
and
All
it's really
righty.
good.
So the Haunter rather. Yeah, I've not heard of that one at all. So that sounds like another good one. Especially because this theme was my ghost. Next year I'm going to have a different theme, but there's no law against watching these movies between. All right, and Steve, what is your number 2?
Well, like I said, I'm dedicating it to Salty Texan Sea. No, Salty Traveling Sea.
Yes.
He got rid of the Texan thing for some reason. I don't know. It's confusing me now. However, it's Pumpkinhead.
What the hell?
Yeah, because Salty is my pumpkin pie.
Oh.
But yeah, it sounds silly. It actually isn't that silly, this movie.
No, it's really good.
Yeah, Lance Henriksen plays a single dad raising a small boy. Some city folks accidentally kill the boy. And he flies into a rage and contacts a witch that summons a demon, like a vengeful demon called Pumpkinhead, which will hunt down and kill the people responsible for the death of that boy. Lance Henriksen does a 10 out of 10 performance in this. He's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Actually adds a lot of depth to an otherwise run-of-the-mill horror thing. Directed by, I keep forgetting his name. He's known for making practical effects.
Everybody Google.
Yeah, this is the only movie he's directed, I think. But Pumpkinhead is, yeah, it's not the movie's not a 10 out of 10, but it's a very good underrated gem, and it's gotten a cult following. So it's a cult classic. A lot of it, I think, due to Lance Henriksen, who also speaks highly of this movie, by the way. But yeah, Pumpkinhead.
Now, wait, before we go on, I had a question for Maury about this. From Snortopoopas Cooper. No, rather, from Salty Traveling Sea. I almost gave credit to the wrong person. Stig is the cranberry sauce to my green bean casserole. Well,
I have no clue what that means. I wouldn't eat that.
It's a Thanksgiving thing.
Yeah, we don't have that. We're not thankful for anything, and we don't give.
Wow. Well, that's what happens when you live in a cold climate. Pumpkinhead is creepy as fuck movie. Now, you've seen this one. Did we watch this together, Maury? Or am I thinking of a different movie?
We might have.
Yeah.
It's another one of Eddie's favorite movies that we watch a lot. The
see.
little kid's got the Coke bottle glasses.
Yeah, we've seen that.
Yeah.
It was several years ago, I think, that we were
Yeah.
watching that. It was during fall break, I think, when I was over there. Yeah. Okay, so I've seen it.
Kid
Um.
looks like the one from what is it, Christmas Story? The one with the lamp.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it looks
He
like
look.
him.
Yeah. He look. Yeah. It looks like him.
yeah. Pumpkinhead is a contest between the actors reacting to the snarly face. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, it is.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
Lance Henriksen does a tremendous job. The other ones, mediocre, if we're being kind.
Ah. Well, horror movies don't
Yeah.
always require the best of acting.
Pumpkinhead himself, though, is really well made.
Yeah. He's the special effects guy. Or like the creature.
Oh. Okay. Well, Pumpkinhead. Yeah, well, anytime you have anything with a pumpkin, that is creepy enough as it is. Um oh, Snorter Poop dislikes cranberry sauce and green bean casserole is yucky. Okay, so he's on your side, Steve. All right, so does that bring us to the number one, right?
Yeah.
My number one that I
Well,
watched this year.
just for the record, mine are not in order by favorites or anything. It's just, I just wrote all, 10 of them down.
Yeah,
So,
understood. Yeah, I basically ranked them for the impact it had on me this time around. That's why, for example, The Fog was number 4 because as far as impact went, this one won at the end. And it is none other than dun 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 Good Boy. I
Ah.
loved this movie. And I can't tell you what makes it so brilliant because it really would spoil it. But once you see it, I'll be able to talk with you all about it because I think a person should watch it. But what the premise is there is a dog, a good boy, first of all, the cutest little dog who ever lived. And the movie is very ingeniously shot. It is shot from the perspective of the dog. So whenever you see the humans, you kind of see them at shin level, knee level, and maybe a little bit, and you hear their voices, but you don't always quite understand what they're quite saying because you're seeing it from the dog's point of view. And he has an owner who just got out of the hospital, and they decided to go out to this house where his uncle had left it to this dude. And I can't tell you much more because, again, that would give it away. But the movie is so ingenious because they give you clues about what's going on, and the relationship between the dog and his owner. It is so poignant and it's so beautiful. And the because what happens is the dog starts to see this ominous presence, the supernatural presence in there. And of course, the owner is not seeing it. And so he feels like he needs to protect him from it. And so it's so well done. You see the dog fighting this evil presence, in a way that only a dog can. And it's not very long because I think if it was any longer, it would be very difficult to watch because, again, a whole movie from the point of view of a dog. It's about 80 minutes, and that counts the credits. So about little more than 60 minutes of actual movie time, but it is so good. And once you figure it all out, once again, the horror is not necessarily the supernatural. It's a great ghost story, and I cried so hard. It was so moving. But make sure that you are in a very good place in your life before you watch this one because it was a heart tugger. But I think it's one of the most original and one of the most impactful ghost stories I've seen in years. That's my humble opinion. So watch it.
I've never seen it.
Yeah. Well, it just came out. It's a new movie, so I saw it in the cinema. It helps if you like dogs. Just saying, if you hate dogs, you probably won't be into it. But also, again, the relationship between an owner and his or her pet, also, so it's also about humans and our relationship with the. It's very cleverly done. So if you get a chance to watch it, I would recommend. That was for me the best horror movie I watched this year. So, and you haven't seen it yet either. Yet has it come out
No,
on
I haven't
streaming?
seen it.
Yeah, I don't think it's come out on
I don't know.
streaming yet. Yeah. All right. So, I mean, of course, you could sail the high seas, but I don't know how to do that. I once tried to, and all I got were hooker advertisements, and I said, okay, that's the last time I try to do this. I had no idea how many hookers were in my city. So,
Which explains why sailors hook up with hookers. Because they're on the high seas and get hookers when they come back.
there you go. It's all explained. Okay, so that's my gushing about Good Boy. So, Maury, what is your number one?
My number one is Wolf of Snow Hollow.
Wolf of Snow Hollow.
I saw that this year.
That is so good.
I liked it. Mostly.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Mostly. It was a mostly peaceful, mostly likable movie. Well, Maury, what was good about this movie? What was it about?
I like, well, it's about these killings and this wolf. You know, they have this giant wolf going around, and the sheriff is, trying to find this wolf. So they're not sure if it's a werewolf or what's going on. And then it's kind of like if you've seen oh, not Northern Exposure, but sort of Northern Exposure, but
Okay. I know what you mean, like kind of that quirky kind of stuff going on.
yeah, that quirky Twin Peaks kind of humor.
Mm-hmm.
Almost Fargo-ish.
Yes, Fargo. That's what I was trying to think of. Very Fargo-ish. Like the sheriff. I like the sheriff character is, gosh, so funny. But yeah, and the mystery is just like, what? And it's like one of these ones you had to go back and watch it again. Like, okay.
Understood. All right. So it sounds like both of you really like that one. All right. Well, cool. I want to watch it now because I like that kind of quirky stuff. Okay. And what Stig did you have as a number one, or at least your one movie?
Pride and Prejudice and Zombies.
Woo!
Yeah, I had never seen it before. I watched Pride and Prejudice for the first time earlier this year. It was a mini series that had Alan Rickman in it.
No. Sense and Sensibility was Alan Rickman. Colin Firth was in Pride and Prejudice.
Yes, my bad. They blurred together a bit.
It was my Valentine's Day challenge to have men watch Pride and Prejudice. That's what happened.
Yeah, and goodbye testosterone for a month. But, anyway, I watched this one. I thought it was fun. It was a fun take on that story. The acting was pretty good. It looked like they had cast them based on, the original story, right?
Yeah.
I thought Lena Headey stole the show. She was proper nuts in that one. But yeah, fun. Hell, they even had Charles Dance in it.
Yeah, an amazing cast. Because what made it so good, in my humble opinion, was they played it like Pride and Prejudice until like zombie stuff burst out.
Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Darcy was a skilled zombie slayer, and so was all the daughters in the other family. And Lena Headey was number one. She had lost an eye, I think.
Yeah.
Fighting them, and she had a painting of herself slaying Lucifer. Main hall, like some kind of heavy metal album cover.
Yeah. No, it was clever. I mean, my only complaint about the casting actually was Mr. Darcy. I didn't think they did a good job casting him. I mean, he was okay as an actor, but he wasn't a good Mr. Darcy. But I forgive him.
I have not yet seen that movie.
Yeah,
Abraham Lincoln one, but it is on my list of stuff to watch.
Yeah.
It's just one of those that have kind of slipped me by, and I never got around to it. But it's on my radar firmly now, so it'll happen.
Woo. Yeah. I love it. I had actually given permission for men to watch Pride and Prejudice and Zombies too for the February challenge, but you went all out. So yeah, I
Yeah.
enjoyed that movie a lot. I thought it was great. I thought it was
A
funny.
lot of Jane Austen fans actually like it.
Yes, me. I'm one of them. Yeah. Yeah, Mauri, you liked it too, right? Well, or have you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot if
Yeah.
you've seen it or not. Yeah. Really well done. I mean, one of my favorite parts is when Mr. Darcy says the line about breaking up Elizabeth's sister and Mr. Bingley, and she said, "You broke him up, admit it." And he's like, "I did, and I rejoice at my success," which is straight from Pride and Prejudice, except there they have Lizzie punch him in the face, and I'm like, yes, he deserved that. That was a terrible thing to say. I rejoice in my success. It's like, you bastard, you. And then they had a bit of a fight over it. But yeah, good stuff. Alrighty, well, that's top 10. And like I said, this was a different kind of a top 10 because it wasn't necessarily best. It wasn't necessarily all in order, but we felt like it was the best way to narrow them down. But I did give permission for some honorable mentions just to mention, maybe not to go into detail, but maybe just kind of list off some of the few that you did watch that you would like to bring up. So I'm going to hand over the mic to Mauri there to say what was one of yours, or just go ahead and talk about your honorable mentions.
Okay, my honorable mention is The Woman in Black, 1989.
Mm-hmm.
It's a BBC television movie.
Yes.
My cousin Billy introduced me to this movie. He saw it on TV. It's back when he was like recording everything.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so he gave me a copy, and gave Eddie a copy, gave everybody in the family a copy of this movie. He's like, "This is the scariest movie ever. You have to watch it." And like you said, the house is a character. The marsh, just like in the remake, the house just makes this movie. And then the lady in black the woman in black is just, she's creepy and it's great. But the original, how the guy gets to the house is has a little bit different story than Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah. Yeah, but it has a different backstory from what I understand.
Yeah, a little bit different. Yeah.
Okay. Well, cool. And is that all? Those are the only one? You just had one?
Well, the Halloween that almost wasn't. 1979.
Yeah, of
little
course.
little TV movie. That I liked when I was little, and it's got Judd Hirsch, the guy from Taxi.
Oh, yeah.
He plays Dracula, and it's just a fun little kids little movie, about 30 minutes.
Sure.
And
Well,
it's
good.
got
And speaking of kids' movies, I mean, it's great. Pumpkin Charlie Brown. I mean, everyone loves that one.
Oh, yeah.
So,
classic.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
And that's all.
Hello.
That was it.
Where did Teresa go?
I don't know.
I thought my internet went out because it just went quiet.
She gone.
Yeah, Pumpkinhead got her.
I know.
How many movies did you watch during Halloween this year? Did you go for 31?
I tried, but I only got to 19.
I was gonna do, the one per day thing, but I ended up just going, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch 3 movies today and then 3 next day, and I got to it like halfway through the month. So
Yeah, I was gonna give for a little bit. Yeah, well, that's why it's a challenge.
yeah, just I don't know. We don't celebrate Halloween as hard as you guys do, but uh, I've still gotten into the habit of watching horror movies in October. I think it's a cool uh, tradition. Um, but you don't see many trick or treaters or stuff like that up here in Norway.
Yeah, we had about a total of 9 this year.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think most people take their kids to trunk or treat or take them downtown and where they're in groups.
speaking of downtown, Miss Morton is back.
I'm back. All of a sudden, no one's talking to me, and then I got off. What were you talking about when I was gone?
Oh, we're just talking about Halloween.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe your cat got her. No, I'm not with my cat right now. So I'm cat free. Okay. Yeah, you all know how to do Halloween in your little town. I'll tell you what. Alrighty. Well, I think I don't know. Did you mention anything else you all wanted to mention while I was fighting my computer? Any other movies you want to bring up, or just like bring to anyone's attention?
No, I think I'm good.
Think we're good? Alrighty. Well, then we're going to go ahead and wrap up this party because we're going to have a launch here pretty soon. Maybe that's what happened. They did interference with our system, the rockets, or I'll blame everything on Elon Musk because I think this one is going to be the Blue Horizon. I think that's actually Amazon. The Ghost of Miss Martin Muses is back. Yes, I am. Yeah, I'm still trying to determine what my theme will be for next year, but I've got a year to figure it out.
Here's a bit of trivia.
Yes.
Thanks to Salty Texan who had retweeted something on Twitter just now. It's Tom Atkins's 90th birthday today.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
The star from The Fog and Halloween 3. And he was in Lethal Weapon as well. Good actor.
Yeah, and Night of the Creeps.
Yeah.
Everything. Yeah, Night of the Creeps is also another good one.
Oh. Okay. So everyone, I hope that you all were able to find some good horror flicks to talk about. I was going to say, Stig, you had a stream last night with Mara. I don't know if you have one that's coming up anytime soon. Do you have anything in the future?
No, we're doing the next top 10 on December 10th, I think.
Okay.
We will be doing our favorite 2005 movies. That's favorites, not necessarily the best.
Okay. So stay tuned to
that. I think you and I have a Western thing eventually.
Yes, we do. We do. Sometime this month. Stay tuned, everyone. It depends on everyone's doctors, cancer, and all sorts of other illnesses. And, so if you are inclined for thoughts and prayers, please go ahead and do so. And happy thoughts for my family. But the plan is we are going to have the Wild Bunch. So if you haven't seen the Wild Bunch, go ahead and watch it because Steve and I will be discussing that for our next Cowboy Campfire. I brought the DVD with me to Florida, so I have it with me.
Quentin Tarantino called it a perfect movie.
Oh, well, there we go. Perfect movie. So if you like Westerns.
Speaking of Westerns, breaking news.
Don't do this to me.
Red Dead Redemption 1.
Oh, you bastard.
Is coming to everything on December 2nd with 4K resolution and HD, and it will also have Undead Nightmare included. So you'll now get a graphical updated Red Dead Redemption 1 available.
So I'll get it automatically even though I bought it, right? Or do I have to pay extra? I'll figure it out because I have a 4K.
It'll be updated. You don't have to buy it.
Woo!
As far as I can tell.
Yeah, and sorry I called you a bad name, but my heart stopped. I thought you were going to say they announced Red Dead Redemption 3.
No,
Oh,
no.
I know they're probably not, but I thought maybe
But
just
still, Red Dead Redemption 1 with a facelift's not bad.
not bad at all. A Bottle Tea likes the Wild Bunch too. Yeah, I plan to watch. Actually, maybe I should watch it tonight because we had a very difficult morning in our family. Nothing horrible, but we've been fighting insurance. I'm fighting the insurance company and all sorts of stuff. My dad's computer was messed up and all sorts of stuff. So I think that maybe we should all watch the Wild Bunch because I heard that there's a lot of shooting in it. So maybe we'll feel good at the end.
Oh, it has one of the best finales in any Western I've ever seen.
Oh, then maybe we'll feel good.
It's
Because we need to see shooting.
Nuts.
Good. Because usually Dad and I watch serial killer stuff to make us feel better. And not to be an unhappy person. I want to point this out. Yesterday, for the first time, my mom saw Back to the Future. Her brother, and myself went to see it in the cinema. She had never seen it, and she absolutely loved it. And so we had loads of fun. So go ahead and watch good retro stuff. And that's kind of partly why I like to do these, is that maybe as people watch these, or like what we do with the Westerns or anything, or what we've done with Mauri, go back with Mauri and Eddie, where we did a whole bunch of those triple reviews and double pick 2 things, that there is good entertainment out there and you can find it and it will kind of uplift you, because I think that that's what we really need right now, is we need things that uplift us, not things that tear us down, because real life sucks enough. We need to not have it in our entertainment. I was gonna say, Mauri, well, you don't usually just stream with me, so I don't know if you don't have anything coming up except in real life, probably a lot of Christmas stuff and all that, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Are you a Hallmark movie watcher?
Sometimes I was gonna ask you, what was that murder mystery Christmas thing you were talking about last time?
Oh, the Mistletoe Mysteries. Maybe we'll watch that. So stay tuned. Maybe Mauri and I will be reviewing that.
Yeah.
The Mistletoe Mysteries. Dad was doing kind of barfing when he saw that, the fake thing, gag me, the Mistletoe Mysteries. I'm like, what? That sounds awesome.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, so stay tuned. You might be seeing some reviews there. But I do want to thank everyone that has been with us in the chat and have been supporting my channel for years. Snortapoopa Scooper, Ubaldo, Darth Vader, thank you for being here. We had Salty Traveling Sea. We had Phil Praise for you with metal. Unlocking Lore Maria, thank you for being here. We had Gravy D. We had Zax. We had, let's see, who else? Oh, Nordporio was here. He probably had to go back to work. Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective. Yeah, sub to him if you haven't already. He has some of the best toy news and all that fun stuff retro ever on the YouTube. So I think that y'all should watch him. Tiger Stripes 3752. Thank you for being here. And I think I got everyone. Wait, there was one more. I forget. Oh, the Walden Gaming Nation or something. Please go ahead and sub to everyone. Show support. And once again, thank you for being here and participating today. And as always, thank you to Stig and thank you to Mauri. I have to go to watch a rocket go. Now watch it not go. But in any case, thank you. Have a great day, everyone. Have a great day. And be certain to watch good entertainment and catch some of the movies that we talked about today.